We are here in beautiful Buena Park, California. And I just wanted to start this vlog off by, introducing myself and what I'm about, what my visions are for the sport, and just use this as a platform to grow the sport of handball. That's the whole point of this. It's all about the future of the sport and working together. And I feel like I need to do my part, and this is my part. So, welcome. Just finished a good practice session, and I just wanted to address, the sport of handball and where we are right now and where we're going. So, this sport, I grew up with an old school mindset, with more of a play for the love of the game kind of mind. With my dad, I played with the older guys, and he taught me as a kid, and that's how I grew up. That's how I learned how to play. And as I started getting older and coming here to Buena Park, to these courts, a lot of hustlers were here, so I would play for money a lot when I was 15, 16, and then, that joy you get from coming home with an extra 20 bucks, you're like, wow, this is awesome. You get that feeling, you get excited. And I remember that like it was yesterday. I remember that feeling. But, eventually that feeling fades away, and you realize that you don't really get on the court for that money. That money is not what drives you. Well, if you really love the sport, if you really have a passion, like love for the sport, not just you play recreational just here and there just to make a couple bucks, because that's a lot of mindset of a lot of guys here in California. So I started developing a mindset of, I want to teach others. I want to help the sport grow, and I feel like we can do it together. We all need to work together as a team and grow it as a team. So I started doing, lessons here and there, teaching people how to play, teaching the youngsters, playing with all the younger kids, games and games and games, playing against veterans with the younger guys, just doing all kinds of things to, help the people around me grow and get better, and, take the sport to the next level, at least around me. So I'm doing my part, I'm doing the best I can. So I try to get my practice in. I try to set the example, because I can't be telling players what I do or any certain routine if I'm not disciplined and I don't execute. So then I started, I started tightening up and doing what I had to do. I started really executing on the court, and my game has progressed and gotten a lot better this past year or so. So my point is that, I learned that it's not about the hustle. This game is not about the hustle. It's not about trying to make an extra buck, because there's going to be highs and lows, just like any other gambling thing in life. There's highs and lows. You're going to win, you're going to lose. And, if you're doing it for the money, it's always going to be in vain. It's going to be vanity. There's more to do it for. And when you push yourself and genuinely play with players around you and try to bring them up and get their skills up and allow them to become better players, and to give you a tougher challenge, to put pressure on you and put you in spots, where it's only going to improve you and them, then that's what it's all about. And then you see the progress, and the fruits of that labor is, trust me, it's so much more fulfilling than the fruits of $50, $100, $1,000. The money's going to come and go, right? But that feeling that you gave that player when they killed it in your face, and you showed them that shot and told them, hey, do this, don't feel pressured, go for that shot, and they go for it and they make it, it's amazing. That feeling that's what I do it for. And that's why, I feel like this sport has a very, very high ceiling. The sport is going to go some places, because any kid can walk up, see this ball, and they get excited if they start throwing it against the wall, and we don't have the right leadership, the right people that are trying to grow the sport. Everyone I talk to says, not everyone, but the majority of people say that we're never going to grow the sport because there's no money in it. And that's the complete opposite of what I want to grow the sport for. I don't want to grow the sport to make $1 million athletes, to make all this type of money. That's not what I do it for. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the passion, for the love of it, you know. And the money is a plus. The money, everyone needs money. We need money to live. We need money to survive, you know. So I understand. But the main goal is not to come up on people or to try to make somebody's money when it's deeper than that. It's so much more than that. And when we change the culture around, I feel like this whole sport is just gonna skyrocket because there's gonna be more respect and there's gonna be more honor and dignity in every game, and it's not gonna be all about that buck. Because when it comes to that dollar, people are so desperate. They'll do whatever it takes. I've lost so many games because of people just doing such desperate activities. So, you know, I mean, you win, you lose, you understand. You start putting it in your brain and understanding why you lost, and then you're like, wow, like that one shot that guy blocked me, didn't give me a full swing. That's all it takes sometimes. And really, that guy knew what he was doing, and that was part of his strategy to get in your head and to make you lose. You know, so. I just want to eliminate that. I want to bring honor back, like the pride of the game, to really have men play like men, you know, gentlemen. And that's what I believe the sport is going to go to. And I believe Handball House is the future. We are going to work together, all of us, and, you know, that's our platform to help grow the sport. It's not about me. It's not about Joseph. It's not about David. It's not about any individual. It's about all of us as a whole to grow the sport and to do what we love. And, you know, and really, like, work together. The working together is so beautiful. It's so amazing what multiple people can do when they work together. So yeah, this is my episode 1 of my vlog. I just wanted to, you know, address a few things, and I just thank everybody who took the time to listen and to grow, you know, through this. And, you know, hopefully we can make a change. It starts with one, and there's so many people that have the same mindset. We just all got to gather together and, you know, make it happen, make the dream come true. So yeah, take care, guys.